What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about who should start between Bertrand Traoré and Trezeguet in that right wing position. And yes, I know I have been gone for a little bit. I do apologize. Things can get crazy really easy in this world's climate, but anyway, so I'm going to be discussing who should start on that right wing, considering Jack Grealish will probably maintain his left wing role, even though I would love to see Traoré and Trezeguet both on the wing and then push Jack Grealish back into the middle. But I do not think that's going to be the case, as we are in the market for a new midfielder. Video coming in on that very soon. But anyway, let's get into the video and look at who should start on that right wing between Bertrand Traoré and Trezeguet. So I'm going to go over Trezeguet first, who, as you can see, in his first season in the Premier League with Aston Villa, scored 6 goals and grabbed 1 assist in 35 appearances. But as we all know, many of those goals were in important games, and this is excluding his Carabao Cup showings when he scored that vital goal off the bench against Leicester at home to secure our place in the Carabao Cup final. So if you guys have watched my videos for long enough, you'll know I am a big fan of Trezeguet and the way he plays. In fact, I even have his name on my home kit from 1920 in the closet. And I am obviously a big fan of Trezeguet, but he has come under fire for some of his inconsistent showings, that he can be hot and cold at times, like he was last season, which isn't uncommon for a player in his first season in the Premier League, coming from a different country like Turkey, where the league isn't as competitive as the Premier League, and adjusting to the intensity of the top flight can be very difficult, and we've seen that with some world-class players as well. So he can definitely kick on this season. And obviously, one thing that all the Villa fans love about Trezeguet, and I specifically love, is his knack for showing up in big games. Obviously, you look back at the Leicester City semi-final second leg, where he scored that last-minute winner and put us in the Carabao Cup final, which we narrowly lost to Man City. And obviously, the 3 goals against Palace and Arsenal that kept us in the Premier League last season. We will all love Trezeguet for that, but now we're going to look at Bertrand Traoré's main attributes, even though he did fall out at Lyon last season. Now, I am going to be spending majority of this video talking about Bertrand Traoré, the new signing, as we all know what Trezeguet is capable of, as we have watched him fulfill his first season at Aston Villa. But anyway, obviously Bertrand Traoré is off to a great start at Villa Park, obviously scoring on his debut against Bristol City in the 3-0 win a few days ago. Actually, it was yesterday. So not a few days ago, it was yesterday. But moving on. We know he's got experience at the top level, which is very important for us as a club to get that top level experience, so our players aren't under pressure when we have to perform in high level games, as that is where we want to be as a club in the top flight and in European competition in the years to come. This season might be pushing it a little bit too soon, but 2-3 years, you never know what we might be challenging for. And well, Trezeguet is a very quick player and clocked in with a speed of 23.66 miles an hour in the Premier League last season. Traoré offers a blistering amount of pace coming off the wing, and he can combine with Ollie Watkins up top. Little 1-2s, put him in through on goal, and maybe even combine with the likes of John McGinn, Douglas Luiz, Jack Grealish, to get across into Ollie Watkins, who is a natural goal scorer and obviously has shown that killer instinct we all want in a striker at Villa, and that instinct that we've missed for the past few years, ever since, I'd say, maybe Jordan Ayew in 15-16, but I'd say Christian Benteke. That's what we've missed since Benteke was at the club. That killer instinct to just put the ball in the back of the net and be in the place at the right time. Obviously, 3 goals in his first 3 games at Aston Villa is very good for Ollie Watkins, but yeah, who was I talking about again? Anyway, Bertrand Traoré. Yeah, like I said, he offers that blistering amount of pace, which can be very important, as that is what we lacked a little bit in our squad, where we have a good amount of quick players. We don't have that player who is just lightning fast, like, and you can play a long ball to and know there's a good chance he's going to get to it. And I'm very excited to see what he can do with that pace. And in 202 games, where he only started 150 of them, he managed to bag himself 58 goals and 16 assists, which is very impressive considering he still is only 25 years of age. And if he can replicate those numbers with Villa in his first season, he'll be very happy. And obviously, he's never had quite the finisher that Ollie Watkins is leading the line, besides when he was at Chelsea, where he didn't get much game time. But if he can combine and get some chemistry going with Ollie Watkins, I think that could be a lethal partnership going forward, and he could bag himself a load of assists and chip in with goals as well. As we have seen, he does have a good finish on him, so it's very good to see from our winger, a goal-scoring winger. Now, to draw the whole video together and answer the question who I think should start, I think they'll both be competing for it the entire season, as they're both very competent players. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'd like to see them both start on the wing and then push Jack Grealish back into the base of the midfield at the number 10 role, where he's gone out and said that is his preferred position, but it doesn't look like Dean Smith is going to go for that. Unfortunately for me, but that's just my opinion, that's what I'd like to see. But overall, I think they will compete very heavily for it, and it could interchange between them throughout the season based on their form. Traoré could obviously play very well, and if Trezeguet can even out his performances and cut the inconsistency out of his game, it could be a very fruitful competition and very good competition in the Villa squad. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I worked really hard on this one like I do all my videos, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And remember, up the Villa.